Bless up everybody. Relax. Flash your locks. Welcome to Adrian Lately. If you're not subscribed as yet, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Also, hit the notification bell to get videos as soon as they are released. Right now, just hit the like button. Let's get to it. I wanted to make a very interesting point with this video, right? Because there was a very interesting development that happened in Jamaica over the past few days. Now, I don't know how long it happened, but the news has broken over the past few days. And there are mixed feelings about it. Mixed feelings about what this means for Jamaica. And I think that people look at this thing in a very different way from how I would look at it. So I thought I would make a video explaining what I think. And a lot of people might disagree with me on my point, but just hear me out, right? Now, what am I talking about? Firstly, I wanna say, bless up to every Jamaican. Bless up to everybody who are work hard, everybody who are go do them work and persevere, because Jamaica is not an easy place, right? It's not. So when you hear that Jamaica has found gold, or there's gold that is found in Jamaica, a lot of people get excited. A lot of people get excited and think that this is the thing that Jamaica needed, so everybody can start to live good now, and everybody is gonna be happy and alright, and free this, free that, and whatever. However, Jamaicans came to the realization that the company, it's a company. It's not somebody find gold in their backyard, right? It's not somebody that went around to the back of the house and they tripped, and when they look it was gold, right? It is a company. The company is called C3 Metals. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the company is called C3 Metals. A company who embarked on exploration in Jamaica, right? That's what they call it, exploration. They're exploring the land to see if there are minerals. Now, the company has found gold, they said, and other minerals, silver, I believe, either silver or copper, right? And everybody would be elated about this, because it means that something are gonna go on, right? However, a YouTuber pointed out some very interesting facts, and I wanted to probably make first of all, I want to play this video, right? I want to play what he said and what I think about what he said, because his views are interesting, and I believe my views may be interesting, and I believe also that a lot of people may not agree with my views, but stick around, I'll explain to you. Let me bring up the video, right? Yeah, here we go. Alright, this is hold on. Feel away. Well, alright. Yeah, make a look at this video. This is a YouTuber. Big up all YouTubers, right? Because YouTuber pay money, but if you're a real YouTuber, you know, say we could be making so much more money on YouTube. But big up all YouTuber, right? see this a brother, you know, him a make a video, him probably a go work or probably a do whatever, and him just in him car and make a video, and from that him will make some money from it, right? And him probably, cause him look like him based in Canada, so him probably make a good amount more, even with 8,000 subscribers. Him probably make more than my other channel, which is almost 20,000 subscribers, right? So I think we have to YouTube have to pick up Jamaica really as a YouTube spot, because we don't really make as much as we can make from YouTube as if were in another country. But anyway, that's a different story, right? But let's hear what GBA has to say.
That's why the Jamaican government put 5% royalty. Can you imagine? What 5% can do?
Let me go back, right?
While the average Jamaican partying and having fun, people, Big Fish control most of the drilling licenses in Jamaica. The government control the licensing of people. It's private company selling to other company. That's what.
I'm not sure about that part. I think it may be a situation where the government gave one particular company a license. They give that company a license, but that company doesn't do the actual drilling. So they probably lease their license to another company. So that is why he's saying they are in control of the license. But let's go ahead. Let's continue. I don't want to break too much. Let's just hear what he has to say.
But the Jamaican government put 5% royalty. Can you imagine 5%? What 5% can do?
Wait.
YouTube family, it's me again.
Hold on.
I got some gold nuggets for you.
Hold on, my boss.
People.
Hold on. I'm not going in that. People who don't know, Mark Golden is the leader of the opposition in Jamaica.
Person can do.
Apparently, this is him attempting to do a dance called Dirt.
YouTube family, it's me again. People,
Dirt.
I got some gold nuggets for you. People, I just read the Jamaican Gleaner and I realized that they found gold in Jamaica. Gold, people. But guess what, people? The government of Jamaica only getting 5%. I know 5% people is for the government. It's about maybe 0.005% for the people. Because, by the time them get the 5% royalty, 4.599% gone somewhere else. And the little trickle don't go to the people. And people, because I have a forensic mind, I want to jump on the story. Because I don't want the big blogger them like Politics Wax and Buzz Jamaica and all of them kind of bloggers they get it. Because when them get it, me no get nothing. Because me I look a midget blogger. So therefore, me I give you the story. But anyway, people, I must bite me tongue. I chat too much. But anyway, people, me have to run this nugget pounder. So let me read the article. It was in the Jamaican Gleaner. It says, C3 Metals, a Canadian mining firm, said that it found more copper and gold after investing millions this year on its Jamaican operation. And for me, people, where there's money, where there's big catastrophe, the first thing I look at, I watch the money trail. Because I have a forensic mind. Where there's a big discovery like this, me not look at the discovery and where the Gleaner say, me want to say who control. So I dig a little bit deeper in the article. So what it says here, it said despite foreign investment, Geophysics Limited is the largest copper and gold mining entity in the island, holding over 70 licenses. It's led and founded by former hotelier Robert Stewart. Butch Stewart, in a relation to Butch Stewart. Alright, me keep reading.
The brother is a good YouTuber.
In 2019, Geophysics bought 6 licenses from C3 Metals, which was then called Corribe Corp before changing its name in 2020. Overall, the C3 Metals project in Jamaica carrying a value of 15 million, up from 10 million a year earlier. So people, like I always says, while we are busy partying and playing sports and do daggering and dance culture and shibara, them throw that in this to distract us and normalize
Back
with
at the class.
smack culture. But that's beside the point. While the average Jamaican partying and having fun people, Big Fish control most of the drilling licenses in Jamaica. The government control the licenses of people. It's private company selling to other company. That's why the Jamaican government up with 5% royalty. Can you imagine 5%? What 5% can do? People, this is that trick again. But at the end of the day, if me are the Big Fish, what would I do? I have to maintain my hegemony in the people. So I have to give you a local sports, entertainment and dancing. But this is wonderful to know that about Jamaica. The most alarming thing is that the 5%, I know that now going to reach the people. And the media go and come out and say, hey, we found gold and we're creating jobs and rary and blah, blah, blah. You know, them always do the trick, the horse and pony show. But in the meantime, look at the private company. Robert Stewart owns 70% of the drilling licenses. And the government only get 5%. Jamaican people, as the saying goes, we don't get what they don't get again. Anyway, me Ghana people.
Yeah, man, if they have a jump in, but oh, brother, can you send that to me? If you see this. Yeah. Yeah, well, on YouTube, there's a bit of sensationalism involved, you understand? And sometimes, you know, you go overboard, because I'm not 100% sure that he's fully against what we got or whatever, or fully understands what is there, what is happening there. Because, of course, to some extent, I disagree with his stance on it. I mean, if we could have got more, I believe that we would, but I believe that hear me out. What is the problem that we have in Jamaica, right? Tony Rebel have a song that say, what a nice place to live, sweet jam down. The only problem is money not, dollars not. What a nice place to live, sweet jam down. The only problem is dollars not run, right? Dollars not run, right? Nice place to live, sweet jam down. Only problem is money not run, right? Now that song there, so that is the problem that Jamaica is having. Money not run. The only thing that really brings money consistently in Jamaica is tourism. Jamaica is really a tourist country. There are other avenues that makes money in Jamaica, but tourism is really the main avenue for economic activity in Jamaica, right? Now, in order for any other kind of economic activity, the government have to attract. The government has to attract investment, right? Now, something as massive as this, investing in mining, investing in minerals. First of all, someone had to have the foresight to say, all right, they're gonna get a license to drill or bore or whatever in to find minerals, right? Gold, bauxite, whatever. Now, I think that is the reason why Stuart would have a license. Now, I don't know if Stuart went in his backyard there and found gold and said, "All right, I'm gonna buy a license to the gold here." But I doubt it, right? So it is really a gamble because there's also drilling for oil off the shore. There's also all right. Think about this. Everybody is familiar. The company Claro. Claro came to Jamaica, right? Claro spent billions trying to get market share um, in the cellular phone network business, right? Whatever they call it. They spent billions, and eventually they had relinquished their market share to, was it Flora Digital? One of those companies, right? But they gave it up. They gave up and said, all right, Digital, you keep Jamaica. Um, just don't give us competition in whichever and other country they were, because I believe Digicel was in another country, and Claro's situation here was Digicel's situation in that other country. So I think they came to some agreement. Forgive me if that's not the situation, but that is what I understood from the whole thing. But the point I'm trying to make is that when a company comes to Jamaica, they spend a lot, a lot of money. So when he says 5%, but if you make $1 billion, 5% would be 5 5 million? No, 50 $50 million, right? So 5% is not as small as you may think to get from a company's profits. Now, before the company comes here and say they are going to drill and see what they can find, there would be negotiations, right? Now, this company have to get the opportunity to come and drill, they have to give up certain things, which they gave up the 5% and other things. The government would have to give up some things also. They give up the license, and they give up whatever whatever rate Jamaicans would feel is the right amount they should be getting from a company that wants to drill here and find whatever they find. Now, this negotiation has to be stringent enough that Jamaica gets what they want and the company does actually come and invest. We can't, after the fact, say, oh, 5% not enough. It's not enough. Because what if they didn't find anything? You understand? It is quite possible that they wouldn't have found anything, right? And it all comes to naught. So the investment is important. Investment is a big part of the whole chunk, right? You see, Jamaica, I mean, the world is a whole new world right now, right? It's not like back in the 80s where with backside where definitely, oh, Manchester, backside is there, and whoever wants to come, the backside is there sitting down, so we charge what we want for it. And I think I think they did make a slip up there also, but and Bustamante's part. But I'm not gonna get into it because I don't know the facts for sure. But it's not like back in the days. This day and age, it's all about deals. It's all about cooperation. It's all about um, everybody have their role, and um, one hand washes the other. Now, Jamaica has really done much since independence in terms of output internationally, right? We can talk about producing individuals that are great in the world, right? And a lot of Jamaica's achievements were individual, right? However, um, we haven't really excelled or improved on what the British had left, right? We had a train system. That train system is down now. We had we had um we had a lot of amenities, a lot of things that were here that's not here now. Just think about even movies and theatrical arts. A lot of things were being done in the past that's not being done anymore. You understand? So it is really a thing where we have to understand the environment we are in, and understand how to be a part of that environment, how to play the game, how to get things done. Because at the end of the day, when that company comes here, aside from that 5%, there will be taxes. There will be people who have to come from overseas to live here, professional tourism or business tourism or whatever they call it, right? When those people come here, they have to find somewhere to live, they have to eat, they have to shop, they have to all of those things, right? So that is also income coming in. There are jobs, they have to hire people, right? For jobs, skilled and unskilled labor, right? They have to hire people. So we can look and say 5% and it's not all that, but really and truly, the investment is the main part of the 5% may be what they make the least money from this deal, right? The most money might come from from the employees that they bring from overseas, what they need, what the equipment, the all those things, right? The opportunities for education exchange, professional exchange. You understand? So I definitely disagree and think a lot of times we look at the small picture. We look at this the we look at the thing on the face of it, and we can't look at the thing on the face of it. Um, I think the 5% may just be okay for getting things done, because at the end of the day, if they didn't come, we wouldn't have found the gold, right? We wouldn't have found whatever, because I don't think we are looking into investing in drilling. The government is looking to invest in drilling um, in Jamaica to find gold or find anything like that, right? We don't have the technology, we don't have the expertise, and I don't think that we even had it in our our mind to do these things, right? So we can't look at this company that has invested millions and maybe billions to dig a kilometer into the earth to find something and say, oh, you must give us everything now. We cannot look at things like that, because it's a very small way of thinking, and it's a way of thinking that will cause us to not get anything done. Remember, it's these things are not just for today, these things are for the future generation. So whatever they have found later down the line, there can be other deals made. There can be adjustments to the deal. There can be changes, right? So let's not look at these things and say, oh, 5%, because really and truly, there's a lot Jamaica has to gain from this. It may not be direct. It may just be majority indirect earnings, indirect benefits, but it is benefits that has been attracted to the country, and for that we have to give props to government. We have to give props to the company also for investing here, and we also have to recognize that Jamaica itself needs investment. Just imagine, and Jamaica has a crime problem. Jamaica is a small country. Jamaica doesn't have industries, all machinery and all that they have to bring to Jamaica. So it is really it is really I'm not gonna say not a good deal for the C3 Metals company, but it is a real risk or a real gamble for them. You understand? Just think about it. Think about you have a company and you taking that company to go to a country. You have never heard of anybody finding gold or anything like that in Jamaica. Maybe well bauxite, but that's another story, right? But you have never heard of anything like that being found in Jamaica, and you have invested. So when you invest, you are expecting return, and you're not expecting the government to say, oh, you find this, all right, give us 50%, give us. You understand? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But big up GBA still. Big up all the YouTubers that on YouTube. And if you're not on YouTube, um, you know, I mean, so I suggest you try it, because once you have something to say, you may find that it is interesting. Big up everybody. Of course, like the video. Let me know your comments below, and also subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. I want to try to get to a reasonable amount of subscribers very quickly, because this is a new channel. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, go and subscribe to my other channel, Jamaica Worldwide, where we talk about reggae music, history. There are some documentaries about certain artists, certain events, certain yeah, a lot of things, right? So subscribe here right now, and also subscribe Jamaica Worldwide on my other channel. Big up to everybody. One love, one heart. Let's get together. Feel alright. Bless up, people. Big up.